Hi, I'm Rebecca Coleman, food blogger and the author of Vegan Baking Made Easy, and I am doing a series of tips and tricks where I show you things that you can do to make your vegan baking better, more delicious, lighter, fluffier, basically tastes like it's amazing. So let's talk about acidification. What now? Yeah, acidification, guys. It's a thing. Okay, so before we talk about acidification, I need you to think back to when you were like in grade 3 and you had to do that science project for school, and your science project was you had to build a volcano, and then you had to put like, remember you put like the vinegar and the baking soda and the dish soap inside the volcano, and that's what made it erupt? Baking is exactly the same. Baking is just chemistry, really basic chemistry. So one way to make your baked goods really light and fluffy is by acidifying your milk. Okay, so here's what's gonna happen. What you do is you take your wet ingredients. It could be milk, it could be water. I've done this with both. Basically what you do is you measure however much you need, whatever your recipe calls for. So that's 3/4 of a cup. And then what you do is you acidify the milk. And you do that by adding about a tablespoon, sometimes 2, of an acid. And that can be lemon juice, it can be vinegar. Either of these things work fine. Then what happens is you just let this sit for say 5 minutes. And what happens is it helps to acidify the milk. So you might see it curdle a little bit depending on what kind of milk you're using. Baking powder and baking soda are bases. And when you mix an acid with a base, they react to each other and they... So by putting acidified milk or acidified water into your baked goods and making sure that you include baking powder or baking soda in the dry ingredients, they create a chemical reaction in the oven when they mix together, and you get light and fluffy cakes. For more tips and tricks and 60 completely plant-based baking recipes, pick up my new cookbook. You can find it on Amazon. Hello.